Eating meat has been a large part of most human diets since the beginning of our existence. However, with all the scientific information we know now, and the way meat is being produced in the United States, meat is becoming less and less beneficial to human health. The benefits of eating little or no meat in one's diet have many long-lasting physical and environmental benefits. Vegetarianism or veganism requires complete abstinence from meat, but some meat is healthy for the human body. Meat is a good source of complete protein. Protein is a building block for muscle in the body. All meat is generally considered a good source of complete protein. Without enough protein in one's diet, muscles cannot grow. Complete proteins only come in two sources: soy and animal meat and products. So, with soybeans being the only other alternative, meat has its appeal. But meat, especially red meat, and full-fat dairy products present some major problems to human health. The main problem being the large amount of saturated fat. According to the Center for Disease Control, diets high in saturated fat have been linked to many chronic diseases, specifically coronary heart disease. Chicken, turkey, and especially pork all contain saturated fat as well. Products like bacon and sausage, which are classic breakfast foods, can be very harmful to the human body because of their high saturated fat content and very high sodium content. These are some of the problems with meat in general, but there is becoming an even more dangerous problem in American society. Hormones and steroids are used to get animals to a certain weight before they can be slaughtered. Many cows are fed to a point that they get too big and their legs break from underneath them. Then, the animals are usually caged in to very tight and condensed spaces where the spread of infections and diseases runs rampant. To counteract this, the animals are filled full of antibiotics and other medications to help them survive. Many of these hormones and chemicals are absorbed into the meat of the products that we use every day. Those are some of the individual health effects from meat. But there are also some effects as a whole on people and the environment. The ecosystem can be a very delicate system. Meat production requires immense land, water, and air resources. Land for grazing of cattle is very consuming. There have been many deforesting efforts around the world, specifically in Central and South America, to make room for livestock grazing. The FAO has estimated that over 70% of deforested land is used for pasture of livestock. Land also can become worn out from overgrazing. Large quantities of water are mainly used for production of feed to make the animals grow. It takes a large amount of feed to provide for livestock, which also consumes a lot of water. Now, when it comes to air use, the main problem with livestock is their greenhouse gas emissions. Meat production can be responsible for as much as half of all emissions in a country. According to the New Zealand Ministry of Agriculture and Forestry, livestock are responsible for over half of all greenhouse gas emissions in the country. Meat production takes its toll on the environment around us. And the question is, for what reason? It is common knowledge that being physically healthy is a good thing. It is also common knowledge that protecting the environment is an inherently good thing. Unfortunately, we have made meat the main portion of all our meals and our diet as a whole. This isn't the way meat was intended to be consumed. Small portions of seafood and lean poultry, along with non-fat or low-fat dairy products, are plenty sufficient to provide our full nutritional and protein requirements. So next time you're at a restaurant and about to order, please ask yourself, what good am I doing to my body or the environment by ordering that burger, steak, or roast?